All right, we are live. Welcome, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in. I know it's a little late, but it seems like there has been a Adrii Cunningham case. So we are going to be covering that. Thank you to Tom N for letting me know about these updates. But there seems to be quite the development starting earlier today, and possibly some new updates just as recently, just before starting the show. We're not sure if they're true yet, but we'll look into it. Welcome, Dee, Jessica, Tom, Jennifer, Dom, Marissa, Rain. Thank you guys, Ladybugs. Hello, good to see you guys. Wish was on better circumstances. Um, so we'll just get right into it as people filter in. We featured this poor girl. Let me get my folder here. This is Audrii Cunningham, 11 years old, went missing 2 days ago. She was going to get on the bus at 7 a.m. She did not make it to her school bus ride. This is in Livingston, Texas, in Polk County. Appears Texas EquiSearch has been searching for her ever since. It seems early on they had a lead towards the dam area, which is about 4 to 5 miles south of where she was last seen. And since the last time I covered it, there hadn't been really many other details or updates other than that they were searching the dam, which clearly there was something that drew them to that dam. And it seems now, earlier today, there was more developments. Her backpack was found, and now a person of interest, and there has been arrest. And then just recently on Twitter, there is a claim that this person of interest perhaps confessed. We don't know if that's true at the moment. We will look into that. But there has been some press conferences, so we'll look at those. But this guy here, which is Don, I forget his last name, Don Stevens something, is the person of interest. So I have the video ready, so let me pull it up here so we can all get caught up. And then we'll look at some other videos that I did find on the internet that may shed some light on this terrible case. Tom N, thank you so much. Crazy news hitting the platform. So sad if true. He's talking about, and I'll pull it up here in a minute. There's, like what I just talked about, a statement saying that this person has confessed. This case would turn into another Delphi if it wasn't this guy. Praying for the best. Thank you so much, Tom. Tom is out in Texas. He is a huge advocate for the missing and the truth, and big supporter of the show. Thank you so much, Tom. I really appreciate it. Dom, thank you so much for the $2.99 super sticker. Yeah, Don Stephen McDougal. Okay, yeah, I wanted to say McDouglas. I knew it was a Mick. Thank you, Tom. Don Stephen McDougal. Yeah, real POS. Exactly. Oops, I meant that. There we go. Chris Owens, person of interest. Normally I'd say great, but there's a difference between a suspect and a POI, correct? Well, this was earlier. I think this may, like I said, well, we don't want to say too much. Let's listen to this, because I haven't seen this one because I was kind of working on a different video. This was a update about 6 hours ago, so let's see what they say here. I think it's about 20 minutes. No, it's 15, let's see, 11 minutes. And then I do also have a couple other videos. Oh, and this, well, yeah, we'll play this video and then we'll look at the Twitter post that was posted like 50 minutes ago, maybe an hour. If you guys are just tuning in, welcome. We're just getting an update on Adrii Cunningham, who we featured yesterday.
Good afternoon. I appreciate.
Let me know how the volume is. Let me get the.
My name is Lieutenant Craig Cummings,
That might be a little low.
CUMMINGS, a spokesperson with Texas Department of Public Safety, and today we're here to provide updates on the search for Audrii Cunningham, the 11-year-old went missing on Thursday. I'm here joined by the Polk County District Attorney Shelley Sitton, as well.
There we go.
It's going to be a long, cold winter here
As soon
in
as I fix the
Jordan and
volume,
across
yeah,
the world.
I'm turning it up
right
now.
Tens
Members of the Polk County Sheriff's Office, Lieutenant Craig Finnegan, and I also want to make the mention that we have countless investigators and analysts that are out here assisting as well in multiple locations throughout the county and throughout the area looking for Audrii. Sheriff Lyons was not able to be here this afternoon, but I want to reiterate he is actively engaged in marshaling the resources that are needed to bring Audrii home. He did ask me to thank all of the volunteers who have been so helpful during this, all the businesses that have been just nothing but exceptional. The dive teams, you know it's cold out here, all the investigators, the Texas Rangers, the FBI, also the FBI as victim specialists who have been with the family. Also want to thank the District Attorney's Office and EquiSearch as well, who is out here. I could say last night that investigators searched several locations throughout the area looking for Audrii. Unfortunately, they did not find her. That's the reason why the search continues this morning. This investigation is very fluid. However, I can say that we ended up identifying a backpack yesterday at the dam that is consistent with that belonging to a child. And so we are going through those contents right now.
And she was missing a Hello Kitty backpack, so I'm sure they know if it is them or not. Do you need me to turn it up some more? Let me know in the chat. It's all the way turned up on YouTube. Thank goodness I have the extension so I can turn it up as much as we want. I don't know why time and time again these press conferences always end up with them having issues with the volume. It never fails.
To evaluate what's in that. And although I mentioned yesterday we have persons of interest, today I want to announce that we have one main person that we are looking at right now as a person of interest. And
so it's really now, it's going to be eventually suspect.
And that is Don Stephen McDougal.
I turned it up,
42 of Livingston. He was arrested yesterday for an unrelated aggravated assault charge. In furtherance of this investigation, we're asking for the public to call the Polk County Sheriff's Office or use our iWatch Texas app to report seeing the 2003 Chevrolet Suburban that we put out on X this morning. That is McDougal's vehicle. So anyone that saw that vehicle on Thursday or Friday, we're asking that you call the Polk County Sheriff's Office, use the iWatch Texas app, and report what you saw to investigators. I also want to announce that we are very thankful for the Polk County Crime Stoppers for offering a $7,000 reward for tips leading to the arrest and prosecution of the person responsible for Audrii's disappearance. And these tips can be anonymous. I also want to say that we are hopeful that we can bring Audrii home alive, and that's what we are absolutely working for right now. But based on the evidence that we've got, we understand that foul play is a factor as well. So with that, I open it up for questions.
Lieutenant, why was McDougal taken to the 59 bridge in the Trinity River?
That's part of the ongoing investigation right now. Our investigators remain.
Okay, my computer is, I don't know why this stream is giving me issues. Let me refresh it here.
Alive, and that's what we are absolutely working for right now. But based on the evidence that we've got, we understand that foul play is a factor as well.
That's terrible.
With that, I open it up for questions.
Lieutenant, why was McDougal taken to the 59 bridge in the Trinity River?
That's part of the ongoing investigation right now. Our investigators remain absolutely committed to finding Audrii, and so I don't want to get into those investigative efforts, but they're absolutely ongoing.
Do you know if the backpack was found in the water or on
I'm not sure where it was found. Our investigators are looking through that now, but we do know it was right down there in the dam and it was wet.
So the backpack was wet.
Found it near the dam. About
I wonder
the
if it
area by the
rained.
marina. How closely related is that to the search site over by the Trinity River?
So where we did the press conference yesterday, the bag was found down there by the river there.
Any additional evidence found along the Trinity River 59 that you might be able
Write
to
down some notes.
mention?
We're not giving out additional information on that right now. Again, we are looking at this as a criminal investigation as well. And so we have to protect the integrity of that. And again, I want to reiterate, our sincere hope is that we bring Audrii home. So anyone who has information, who has seen that vehicle, the 2003 Chevrolet Suburban, please call investigators and give us your information.
Is Google cooperating with you all?
I would say that there are times, but I don't want to get farther into that right now. Our investigators have done a great job in doing what they do best, which is uncovering the facts that leading them to draw conclusions, and that's exactly what they're doing right now.
Do you all have control of that vehicle right now, or is it still out in the wind?
No, we have control of it.
Snap your W-2 and file your taxes 100%.
And that is why. Sorry, guys, that blew your eardrums.
Jeez. Free with TurboTax Free Edition.
All right, this is about over, so we'll listen to the next 3 minutes, and then I'll get to chat here.
Aggravated assault charge.
And on a more, I guess, personal level, the scale of something like this has to be a tough one for law enforcement, for the community. Talk a little bit about how you all are holding up and how you guys are using this loss to kind of push you forward in this work.
You know, I think that brings up a great point. Everybody is committed. They realize that Audrii was loved by so many folks, and that is the driving force for us to get answers to bring her home. But it certainly resonates through the law enforcement community. Many of us have kids on how this can happen. And so we are working exceptionally hard. Investigators from many agencies that are out here and nonprofits that are out here to bring Audrii home.
Can you shed any light on the timeline between the time that the father was notified that she was not in school and the report was actually made that she was missing?
We can say that about 5:30 on Thursday is when she was reported missing. I don't want to get any further details than that. I want to protect this investigation so that our investigators can do what they do best.
Does it still hold true that she never made it to school or got on the bus?
Right. Yeah. She did not make it to school. That was the reason why the father, the family became very concerned, and she did not get off the bus.
Sir, it's going to start getting darker in a few more hours. Until what time are you guys going to be actively searching for Audrii?
We were actively searching throughout the night last night, and so I would surmise that if the evidence is driving us that far, the investigators that we've got are dogged. They are absolutely committed to finding Audrii, and so if there's a reason to be out here at night, that's exactly what they're going to be doing.
Were there any other items other than the backpack found?
There were other items that were found, but we're not getting into what those items were.
Oh, wow.
That's all part of the investigative effort that we've got ongoing right now. All right, with that.
You mentioned, your investigations leading to a possible foul play. Can you expand on that a little bit?
I don't want to get any farther than that. That's certainly, we're looking at all factors. And so our primary focus and hope is that we bring Audrii safely home, but we also realize that foul play may be a factor. So we're just considering that in light of the Crime Stoppers reward. So that's where we're at right now.
Okay. If anybody can tell me, because I had seen a part, because like I said, I was working on a completely different case when some of this stuff was breaking, but I did see, and I see people mentioning in the chat, some kind of connection with the father in the perp, and then some kind of some text messages. If you know where I can find those, let me know in chat. You can't put links, but if you give me an idea, we'll definitely look those up. Let me pull up Twitter. So if you're just tuning in, we are going over the updates of Audrii Cunningham. Let me pull up the latest here. And here is him, apparently when, I don't know if this is when they arrested him. Little Twitter video here. He was arrested on unrelated charges. And that definitely looks like him. And then there was reports that he was out there seen helping them recover stuff. That's what I've heard. Let me get to the other donations here and chat. And then there's a couple other videos. Tom Man, this is a fact. He has a rap sheet of indecency with multiple children from 2007 up to last year. Up until last year of 2023. From 2007. Ugh. That is terrible. And that's this guy, Don Stephen McDougal. Here is EchoSearch earlier near US 59 in the Trinity River Bridge. So I'm going to want to look that up here in a little bit. Just to see where that's at. And here is part of the EchoSearch team, which I've had the pleasure of working with on the Dylan Rounds case. And they're just such an amazing group of people. And what they do is absolutely amazing. Chris Davis, I saw a fuzzy video of the cops with the perp on the bridge, 59. Yeah, there's this one here. I don't know. Is this? I mean, it doesn't look like he's on a bridge. I don't know if that's one you're talking about. Catalina, thanks for your coverage, Chris. Excellent mods here too. Love. Thank you so much, Catalina, for the $10 and the amazing comment. Yes, we have amazing mods here. Thank you so much. Sandy says, it's such a long rap sheet. Same charge over and over. Last one, November 2023. So just months ago. He was allowed to live or be anywhere near a child. So he was living... Oh, okay, I see. Alright. Yeah, with this track record, yeah, he shouldn't have been around any kids, period. Sirius Black, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Let's see. Yeah, Dom, I go premium, but there's multiple reasons why I don't go premium. Sometimes I have to check my own videos and see if ads are running, and if I have premium, I won't be able to tell. Anyway, there's another video I'm going to pull up, and then there's... Oh, I know what I was going to show you guys. So, these are some of the details I put out earlier, which most of them they just covered. Investigators searched several areas. I haven't found her yet. They found a backpack yesterday at the dam that is consistent belonging to a child. The backpack was found by the river, which was wet. So it'd be interesting to know if did it rain or was this recovered out of the river. They're still asking any locals if they'd seen this, so I guess it'd be good, especially if there's any locals watching. A 2003 blue Chevy Suburban, license plate AS85063, on driving around since Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. Should double check that. And they're specifically Thursday and Friday. Seeing this vehicle driving around, and I'm assuming in the Livingston, Texas area. And let's see. But one of the posts just before we went live. Oh, here is another. Is another one?
Wait, what's in that?
No, okay, we just saw that one. So this is it. Oh, can we play this? That's not the best picture. Fire, search and rescue after killer confessed to the murder of the missing 11-year-old girl. Law enforcement fire continues to search for her body on Lake Livingston but being tight-lipped on the radio, mostly using cell phones, according to sources on the scene. It was supposedly posted on their scanner, is where the source is coming from. Celtics comments. Do we know where we can find those? Texts are on Plunder, and I think Michelle has some of them. Texts are on Plunder. Okay. Let's see. Oh my gosh. All right. I can't play a lot of it because obviously I don't want to steal from her channel. But I will play a portion of it. Let me see. I'm assuming it's this one here. And I must say, Plunder is an amazing channel.
Okay, these are the kind of stories.
Much respect for her. She's covers a lot of true crime. Never really mentioned her channel, but she's been out there, and she's someone like me that looks more closely just at the facts and evidence and produces stories. And she's really amazing. So I'm going to see if I can. Okay, here's the text. Maybe what I can do is maybe screenshot them. I think that might be better. Alright, so I'm going to take a couple of screenshots of these texts. I have not read them, so this will be...
And Cassie says, this all just come across...
Let me see if that's the start.
But Audrii was staying with her dad, presumably, and that's how this guy, McDougal, got around Audrii. So he's saying, your baby has been asking me about you. And Cassie...
Okay, so this is Steven's phone. Cause it says Steven up top. I'm assuming Steven active. So Steven's on the left. What's up? I'm super effing livid right now, honestly, because I don't understand. And then I'm assuming this is Steven on the left. Why are you livid? I've never disrespected you. Your baby has been asking me about you. Okay. This all just came across weird and wrong, and Valentine's Day is not my favorite day. I lost my very first best friend on this day. That just didn't sound right and looked bad. I don't know. And what do you mean? And what do you mean asking you about me? What has she been asking? Okay, I'm gonna let her read that.
Cassie says, this all just come across weird and wrong, and Valentine's Day is not my favorite day. I lost my very...
Oh, these are between the mom and this freak. Okay, now, okay. Alright, so he's on the right, and she's on the left. Okay, now that makes sense now. Alright.
First...
Alright, so I got it backwards. So, Steven is on the right, and the mother's on the left.
Best friend on this day, and that just didn't sound right and looked bad, and I don't know. And what do you mean asking about me? What has she been asking? So they're talking about Audrii now, I presume. Okay, so Steven says, sweetie, I am as straightforward as it comes. If I was just talking to you to try to F you, I would have done tried. Touche, I give you that, she says. Steven says, she asked me if I ever talked to you. And if you were as bad as they say you are. So I don't know if Audrei's mom has some kind of issues, maybe substance problems. I don't know the details. I haven't seen confirmation.
Okay, so it's Steven on the left. I'm sorry. When I saw Sweetie, that kind of threw me off.
Of course, you only hear the rumors and scuttlebutt. Cassie said, just came off wrong. Upset me. Okay. Wow, as bad as they say. What did you say? McDougal said, oh yeah, they have made it look like you're just horrible. I told her that you're doing good and are fun to hang with. And Cassie says, when did she ask this? McDougal said she asked me yesterday going to school. Okay, and Cassie says, I'm surprised she thought about me. She's scared to see me because of their reaction. I mean, didn't you say they kept her inside for a month after I seen her that day at Justin's mom's? So McDougal says, she does all the time. Yes, exactly. Yes, she is still not allowed outside by herself in the evening, which makes sense. I mean, she's only 11. They told her that you are in the woods. She is confused about the situation, but I told her that you are not hiding in the woods, but we talk. Okay, so Cassie says, what is wrong with him? Is he on drugs or that effing stressed that his mental has him thinking I'm gonna steal her in the night? Or that I live in the effing woods behind his mom's house? That's some serious crazy-ish. It's like they are scaring her and brainwashing her with literal...
All right, so that's kind of putting it into context. Thank you, Sierra Bow. Steve was talking to the mom about Audrey. The mom has not seen the daughter for years. Because I heard that the father had, she was under the roof of the father. And that's why we only hear about the father checking in, if she made it to school. So,
insane thoughts only a child would believe, so she doesn't want to know me like they make it out to be. I just feel so bad. This girl, I feel like crying right now. It's just, behind his mom's house.
Yeah, that's some weird, once again, why is this guy even around children in the first place? So I'm just going to quickly take those, just in case if we cover this case tomorrow. That way we can add a little more context to it. So I'm just going to snag these screenshots. I'll try to find I'm sure I could probably find the originals. I don't know why I can't get... But again, shout out to Plunder. She does an amazing investigative job. And let me snag that one. I got one more after this. And I got those. And I'll get to chat here. Give me just a second. I'm just trying to snag these for later. That way I can... Alright, I think I got those all. Okay. Alright, so is that, now is there more text messages? Alright, I'm gonna skip this forward here. So, oh gosh, oh my gosh. I mean, he's got a photo album of him being arrested. 2/15/2006, 9/27/2005. Wow.
So, getting mom and daughter together on the low, on the sly. I'm not sure what the custody looks like. I'm not sure if Cassie is supposed to see Audrey or what. Cassie says the one...
Okay, so we'll continue these. Let me get to chat real quick. We got... Oh, wow. We got jumped up. We almost have 500 in here. Thank you guys so much again for tuning in. Sadly, we're going over the Audrey... excuse me. Cunningham case, which there's been some major updates and developments. They've got... they had a person of interest. Now it looks like it could be the suspect. We don't know if he had help. Now we're kind of learning a little bit more about the dynamic of the living situation with her and how this guy kind of played into it. So let me make sure I didn't miss anybody. Dom, thank you so much for gifting a Mob Crew membership. I really appreciate it, Dom. Thank you so much for the continued support. Wendy Wells being gifted the Mob Crew membership by Dom. Thank you so much. Kelly, the text messages are in a Facebook group, and he is a friend and a babysitter of the father. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the system failed her while allowing that piece of POS to roam free, right? Let's see here. Oh, I sent you a link in the email. I'm sorry. Okay. Of the text exchange. Oh, okay. So I don't know why Nightbot is going after you, Micah Kimmy. My apologies. I don't know if it's because it's got email in it. That's weird. Let me see. Thank you, Kimmy, again for taking the time to do that. Okay, there we go. Okay, Facebook. Log in. Oh, alright. Okay, cool. So it's that over here. Oh wow, there's quite a bit of them. Okay. Again, if you're tuning in, we're going over the updates. Sorry, because I was reading her message. They did find a backpack. They have the person of interest, Don Stephen McDougal. He was arrested. He was arrested on unrelated charges. It seems like he's been out there. Rumor has it been out there helping the investigation. So, and they do believe foul play is involved, which is absolutely terrible. Which means this may not be a happy ending. And considering the fact that this guy's got the history he has, it's terrible. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm starting in the right spot here. I may... Okay. Alright, so this, do we have a date on this? Yesterday, 12... Okay, so on the left, ain't nothing wrong with me. I wasn't meaning it disrespectful, but it's something that you would want and can't talk about it on here. On the right, it's not something you can call me about. I did call. I just think the way you came about that was extremely inappropriate and was disrespectful not only to Justin but me as well. Is Justin the father? As I'm trying to learn the names here. What's up? I'm super effing living right now, honestly, and that's where we kind of read those, the honestly part. So basically, they're talking about Valentine's Day and that the mother has not seen Audrii, from what my chat is telling me, for a few years. So we heard these. Okay, this is where. Okay, so I'll just start it from here. Oh yeah, they made it look like you're just horrible. I told her that you're doing good and are fun to hang with. When did she ask this? She asked me yesterday going to school. And that's wild. And that's Steven. So this is Steven talking to the mother. This is correct? Joshua is father. Okay. Also calls him Lucky. Joshua. All right. All right. Moving on. She asks me. Okay, we read that. I'm surprised she thought about me. She's scared to see me because the reaction. I mean, didn't you say they kept her inside for a month after I seen her that day at Justin's mom's? She does all the time. Yes, exactly. Yes, she is still not allowed outside by herself in the evening. They told her that you were in the woods. Okay, so we heard that. And then we learned about this. She freaks out about the wood thing. She goes on to say, or tell me, is this whole effing family just all thrown off in general, acting like a effing cult? Might not want to drink the Kool-Aid man, if you know what I mean. Not him. Not like I'm going to react upon this, because I surely won't. I want what's best for my baby. I mean, everything they fill her head with wouldn't be anything in my favor. Like I said, I told him I'd talk to you. But it makes me sick to my stomach that they think that's okay. She's an innocent, fragile child mind, and them warping it with chaos is not right, man. Well, don't, but I might take you out to the dock to fish and accidentally pull up with her to fish. Wow. The one by their house? Really anywhere. Like I said, I told him I'd talk to you. But it makes me sick to my stomach that they think to think that's okay. She has an instant. Oh, I already read that. That's asking for trouble and setting me up for failure. Not at all. I did not in any way need to be set up to lose my child even more. Lucky would lose it if you knew. Okay, so Lucky is the father. Thank you for chat for explaining that. Is that what she asked you to do? And is this what she asked you to do? I'm your daughter's favorite person, and she will not. I couldn't read that last part. And she will not tell. Or what y'all maybe talked about for her to see me. She wants to meet you. I told you I am on your team. I will do what I can. I want to meet her too. But if this comes back on me bad in any way, I can lose her forever, and I would kill you than myself. No threat, but a promise. It would not, as long as no one says anything about it being set up. No one would even know. And she won't say anything to them. I'm going to blow this up a little bit. There's a park down the road from my house. Would that be okay? And you and Justin would have to sit nearby and BS, or pretend to do. You can listen if you want, if you need to, but for my protection as well, I couldn't be alone. I mean, Justin, the father, can walk around the park and we can talk to you. The whole thing scares me, and that's fine. Like FR for real. Why doesn't she? It's okay, we don't have to. No, I want to. Just please understand that I'm as scared as she is. She's not the only one made to feel terrified about things like this, and it's sad because she is my daughter and I am her mother. We should be happy and excited to get to see each other, or at least not too scared to do so. Don't you see anything wrong with that, man? Like, please understand. But yes, I want to see her. Yes, I want to talk to her and answer any questions she has truthfully, no matter how much it may hurt me. She deserves to know the truth on my end, and almost how much I do. Also how much I do love her, because at this point she's got to be questioning it if I do or not. I see the wrong with it, and I am trying to fix what I see wrong. You are not a bad person. She deserves the chance to know what. When would you want to do this? You want to do it tomorrow. So, do we have a date on these texts? Does anybody know? They mentioned Valentine's Day, so that would have been February 14th. So I'm assuming that's this week that these texts. I'm trying to think. Valentine's Day was 14th. So that was a Wednesday? And then she went missing on the 15th. Am I putting that together? I have to see the calendar. How much goes on? Okay. Oh, and here's the dates. Now we can actually see the dates. So that was Thursday. Oh, and this is after. Okay, so this is before and after she went missing. All right. Because I don't know the context of these text messages. I'm just reading this for the first time. So, all right, there's a little bit more. Okay, Valentine's Day. Okay, all right. So we read this. Okay, you want to do it tomorrow? Looks like, look, it's one thing to have you say it, but before we meet tomorrow at the park, I need you to hear her say it herself, either in a video or on the phone. That this is what she wants, is to meet me and talk to me. She doesn't have to say nothing more or nothing less, please. You don't know what I've been through trying to have anything to do with her, or the harassment from his friends and such because of this, because of the lies they have been told. I need reassurance. Okay, I will take her to school tomorrow. After school, correct. So, wow, this is adding a lot more context. So, this was planned. She was going to meet with her mother. I mean, wow. This is crazy. Now kind of reading this and just getting the revelations that this was all kind of planned out as her going to go see her mother. And I don't know what we're going to read on. Something happened. You don't know what I've been going. Okay. Okay. I'll take her to school tomorrow. After school, correct. Yes. What time would I need to be at the park? And you can guarantee I will hear her say it that she wants me to be there. Yes, I will take her to school and have you on the phone. I will not force anything on her. Seems there's been enough of that already. Okay. Okay. When do you take her to school? At 7. Okay, I'll be awake by 6:30 or 6:40. I do love her and pray that I do love her and I pray that this is no setup for more bad things to come to me. All I want to know is my child. Oh, this is terrible. Good night. Hope to hear from her tomorrow. And these messages were sent literally that Thursday, 12:30, just at midnight, 6 hours before she'd go missing, 6.5 hours. She texts morning, 6:30 a.m. Reply, good morning. Hope I hear from her this morning, and please let her know that if she changed her mind, that this is perfectly okay too, and I understand. Don't want her feeling pressured. So I know, okay, so that exchange was in the morning. Now it's 3:19, and now, of course, she has missed her school bus ride. So I know it's not going to be a thing today. So I know it's not going to be a thing today, but when she's ready, please let me know. Y'all have a good day, man. Text is back, yes, ma'am. Have you seen Audrii? And that's coming from Steven's phone. I dropped her off at the bus, and she didn't get on and hasn't gotten home. Wow. Missed video call. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I wasn't. Wait. No, now it goes back to, isn't that it? And that's it? That's it. All we can see at the bottom, no, Steven, where the F is, and I can't read the rest. So that's it. Wow. So he supposedly dropped her off at the school bus stop, and she was not seen since. Wow, that adds so much more context, and it's so disturbing. I'm heartbroken reading that. Read back through that carefully. He already committed. I'm not. Which, if you can finish what you're gonna say, Tom. And that's it, right? Because that goes back to the beginning. Have you seen Audrii? And he's the one that admits, I dropped her off at the bus. And so basically admits he's the last one that's seen her and was with her. Okay, so we read those. That's crazy. And Tommy, let me know, and I'll if you want me to pull those back up. I just want to see if there's any updates coming from Twitter. Reports from Broadcastify say that 11-year-old Cunningham was murdered and Don confessed, but I cannot find anyone to say that this is a fact in law enforcement. So we don't know anything other than Broadcastify had posted something about him confessing to it. I'm assuming with how late it is what it's it's almost 9. That I don't know if they would do a press conference this late, so I'm assuming we may have one tomorrow. The mom suspected it, which means they may have known his past. I mean, clearly they must have. Let me see. There was also one other thing. Let me see if Grizzly. Pull up her Facebook here. She was there. I love Grizzy. Not to be confused with Grizzly True Crime. She have any other videos? She was at the press conference. Let's see if she has anything here to say. And then we'll recap before we get off.
Hey, what's up with it, Hoodies peeps? It's your girl Grizzy. I'm out here still in Livingston, right off of Lake Livingston.
Tom, if you want to let me know what you were going to finish, I'm sorry. Here it is.
Hey, what's up with it, friends?
Oh, she is asking for a video that he can't produce.
Shout out to Texas EcuSearch.
Okay, we'll listen to her well.
We're right here somewhere off of Lake Livingston. I don't know. I'm not really oriented with this part of town.
And this is the POS.
They're out here searching, friends. Hey, friends. So, yeah, this is the lake behind me. And they've moved the search elsewhere. They're just combing through. They're combing through this area around the lake. This is Lake Livingston, you guys. Yeah, hugs and much respect to Texas EcuSearch. These people, I know that there were a lot of people wanting to volunteer, but these people have the correct training. Anything that's found or any discoveries made, they know exactly what to do. No, Audrii has not been found, Laura Chapman. Audrii has not been found, y'all.
Out at 3 a.m.
So yeah, they're going through an area right here around Lake Livingston, and no, as far as I know, I don't think it's by her. You guys, I'm not really sure. Let me look. Hold on, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Hey friends, how y'all doing? Let me get this off me. Oh my goodness.
I just can't believe just reading this text. I mean,
really
they're exchanging
texts. Let me show y'all real
texts.
quick. Hold on. So earlier we were off of Browder's 3278.
Oh, I know what I wanted to look up real quick. Let's just look up where, because I have not had a chance to. Where's my Google Earth? Just to show you guys where everything happened. Because we didn't know exactly where. We heard by the dam, but we didn't know. Do I have it marked on here? Oh, am I that good? Oh my gosh, I pulled it right up. Is that it? No, that's not it. The Canyon Lake. Let me just pull this up. Lake Livingston. I don't know. I might have to pull this up on Google Maps first just to get lake. So Trinity River. So this is where. Let's see. Let me pull this up. So she went missing. Right here, or at least around here, right? I think that's, yeah, Lake Limits. I think that's it. Yeah, Lakeshore Drive. So she went missing somewhere around here. Is where she was supposed to make the school bus. And they were, and let me just put a pin in that real quick so we have that, which is Audrii last seen. And then they were searching. Okay, so this is the Trinity River. So somewhere in this area, and here's the bridge. So I'm just gonna mark this. And so this is kind of roughly the area. I don't know if that's exact, but this is kind of the area that they're searching. Audrii. Search going on. So just to kind of show you guys, and it's not far. That's about 4 or 5 miles approximately from where she was last seen and where it looks like. And I don't know if anybody knows in this area. Is there a park in this area? That would be kind of curious to know. I mean, this looks more kind of like national park, not like a regular park. Anyway, let me get caught up in chat. And I was going to play the end of that video, see if she said anything here.
All right, I'm back. You know, I have to step out of the car, man. I'm so disappointed with T-Mobile, but I just heard that overall it's just a bad reception period out in this area. So yeah, this is Lake Livingston. Lake Livingston. Thanks for yeah, I'm so sorry. Just thanks for hanging in there. Y'all don't have to tell me it's breaking up. It's obvious. I already know.
Oh, wow.
I'm nowhere near like downtown area or anything like that. It's a different, the signal is different out here. But yeah, they just came through this area. They just combed through very professionally, might I add, too. They just combed through this area.
Let me pause this real quick so I can shout people out real quick. Michael Kimmy, thank you so much for being a member for 2 months. Hey, Chris, I sent you a link to the text emails. I'm sorry that it blocked your comment. I'm assuming text or emails went after. Thank you so much again for renewing your membership. Clara Bow, or is it Clara? Yeah, Clara. I might have said Sierra. It looked like an I. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for the $3 super sticker. And Tom says waterways all around that area are infested with gators. Ugh. Oh my gosh.
And there's some wooded areas also.
Thank you so much, Tom.
And they're just combing through, like you guys see.
Damn.
Yep. And I'm gonna ask people one more time. I know I sound like a broken record. Please don't send me screenshots of anything like right now. Just I'm out here and I'm keeping you guys informed on what I know on this end.
That is so true.
And I know somebody made a comment that's already been reported to authorities, and I don't need anybody sending it to me a million times. I catch stuff on the live video feed. Some lady named Ashley. I don't know why people open their mouth.
So Brandon says at Mob Crew, scanner is fake. If he would have confessed, it would have been all over the news. I mean, that is true. I mean, that is true. Unless they were trying to kind of keep it, hush hush until they, more developments occurred. But yes, with that statement, yes, you definitely have to take it with a grain of salt until we actually hear it come from an official statement. That's definitely for sure.
Else, like the way they do. And then they want to delete comments. Screenshots last forever. Be careful. Other people have been sending that in. So we'll see. And if it's a bunch of cuckoo stuff, man, pobrecita.
H-Town represent. Yeah, I mean, that
over
is
at the marina, I think. Yeah, friends.
I don't know how close she is to the dam. I'm assuming she's fairly close. I
All
don't
right.
know exactly.
Well, look, that's about it. You know, I just wanted to shout out Texas EcuSearch. Let me show y'all what it's looking like from over here. Look.
So
Because we're in private area. It's closed off. That park, what is it called? Tiger Lake? Hold on.
She said park.
Tigerville Park.
Tiger.
See? They closed it off. Everybody's out of there.
Whoa.
Tigerville Park. See?
Tigerville Park? Is that what she just said? Tigerville Park. Alright, she went missing at 100 Block and Lakeside Drive. 100. Actually, it's 100 Lakeside Drive. Livingston, that's where she went missing. And let me just listen to that one more time.
They closed it off. Everybody's out of there. Hold on. Tigerville Park.
So she's around. Tigerville Park. There it is. Wait, that's up north. Huh. Because they said Trinity River. And this area was closed off. And they were at the dam. I wonder. Huh. Interesting. As they mentioned that park, I don't know. Maybe he could have taken her there first and then went the other way. Tigerville Park, public ramp. Yeah, this definitely looks like the area she was in because she was by the lake. And look at it, see where she was at. Alright, let me zoom out a little bit here. Interesting. Oh yeah, so she was probably somewhere right here by the boat ramp.
See?
Anyway, just checking that
They
out.
closed it off. Everybody's out of there.
And
this is the area for all the searchers.
Interesting.
So, you know, we've been hitting it from all different angles today, y'all. Like, you know, I'm just respectfully hanging back and just letting them do their thing. I'm not trying to interfere with anybody.
The river runs through the lake. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah.
Texas EcuSearch, man, they rolled out like a big old party, dude. There's a bunch of people here on behalf of Texas EcuSearch.
Yeah,
they are amazing.
Yeah.
I got to witness this today. And I already knew that, but I got to see more.
All right. So we'll just see if there's anything else. I think it's really late for them to be doing a press conference. So we'll keep an eye on it, and maybe we'll hear something tomorrow. This is all terrible, but I appreciate everybody coming in. If you haven't already, please hit that like button. It helps get this the awareness out for this child. And, you know, it sounds like they're still looking for updates on this vehicle, which I should show one more time here. It was at the top here. I was going to show his vehicle. There. No, that's not it. Anyway, a Chevy 2003. Chevy Suburban 2003. I was going to get the license plate. Now there's so many posts, I can't find the one that had. I should have taken a shot of this. Oh, here it is. There it is. Alright, I'm going to take a screenshot of that. So, anybody local, it appears they're still trying to get. Anybody had seen that vehicle Thursday or Friday, so which would have been the 15th and 16th. Involving this case, Audrii Cunningham, and license plates AS85063. There's, I'm assuming maybe still $7,000 reward. As far as we know, they haven't found her. They did find her backpack, and this guy has been arrested in connection. He was arrested on separate charges, has a terrible history. I can't believe he's allowed to even be around children. Absolutely upsetting to go live under these circumstances. But we will be going live tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to be a members live or a regular show, but we will be going live. So stay tuned for that. And again, quickly, Joanna Jackson, thank you so much for the €2.99 super sticker. You are so awesome. Thank you so much. Madeline says they would have held a news conference soon after. I would think so, but if it was late, trying to think of the latest news conference. I mean, it's definitely something you take with a grain of salt, and I'm sure we'll find out more tomorrow. False confession, why they don't put out that news. Yeah, I mean, either way, I mean, well, I'm sure we'll learn more. I mean, they did mention foul play, so, I mean, really, if there's an arrest, and they mentioned foul play, they found her backpack. I mean, I still like to be skeptical and say that, maybe she's being held somewhere, and hope that is the case for the family, the ones that actually care and love for this girl. But with those two things, I mean, that doesn't sound good. Sydney Goddard, thank you so much for your hard work to bring attention to finding the missing. That is worth more than I could ever give. Thank you so much, Cindy. And I know I can't wait until spring comes so we can start going out there and maybe down the road work with Texas ExoSearch again, because man, that was truly an amazing experience I will never forget. Canvas and Crime, good to see you. Keep up the great work, Chris and Mods. Thank you so much. And again, shout out to my wonderful mods. Do an amazing job. Came here last minute, late in the night to help me mod this channel. Thank you guys so much. So with that, we're going to say goodnight. I love you guys. And as soon as we hear more, we will be live tomorrow. So we're going to go ahead and play an outro, and much love.